Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Oh, come on, a little better than that. I know we're a little tired. Good evening. All right. I'm very cool and hip, so I have my notes on my phone here. I'm not texting anyone. So first, I just want to add my congratulations to the One World Student Ambassadors and to the global educators. There's a lot of work that goes into what you all have done, and it is often a lot of hard work that doesn't get recognized. So I'm glad that tonight we are able to spend some time celebrating together and recognizing all of the persistence and hard work that both students and teachers put into this. So one more round of applause for our honorees. And I just want to say a few words on writing. Writing is, as you all know, and as you heard conversation around earlier tonight, is a form of communication. And there are lots of forms of communication. So in our world of Twitter, people have gotten very good at communicating thoughts in 144 characters. Instagram is another mode of communication where people have gotten very good at communicating with no words at all. And it's pretty effective, actually. The skill of learning to communicate effectively in long-form writing is one that brings with it a number of other things that I think carry on throughout your lives, and skills that, frankly, a lot of people don't have, that you have the opportunity to practice when you learn to write and put in the hard work of thinking about ideas and then putting them down on paper and reorganize them and revising them and editing them and going through that whole process. There are three things that you have an opportunity to practice as you're doing that serve you well. Clarity, sort of an obvious one when you're writing, but kind of hard to do. How to actually put together a clear thought. There are many, many adults who really struggle with that skill, and it's the skill that we use in writing, but it's the skill that we use all the time in how we communicate. And the practice that you all have in being able to put together a clear thought is absolutely invaluable. The second thing is coherence. So it's one thing to be able to put together a clear thought. It's another thing to be able to step back and build an argument that makes sense, that is a number of different perspectives that you put together and you think about trade-offs and how an entire coherent argument can be built. That is something that you all have an opportunity to practice in what you're doing in writing. And again, it's something that many adults really struggle with. So coherence is the second thing. And then the third thing that you have an opportunity to practice in the writing that you've done is courage. And when I see the kinds of topics that you all have chosen to write about, courage is a skill that really comes to mind. So practicing how it is that you put together your thoughts about issues that are challenging and tricky and that people may disagree with. Courage is a skill that people don't practice much. But if you're good at courage, if you learn to be a courageous person who can articulate your thoughts, what you believe, even when it may be something different than what someone else believes, you are going to be able to change the world. So I hope that clarity, coherence, and courage are all things that you all continue to practice as you become better and better writers. I congratulate you on your work to date and can't wait to read what is to come. Thank you.